Let's talk some more about slopes. Remember that a positive slope will go up from left to right. A negative slope will go down from left to right. A line that's horizontal is where the y is equal, and it will have, if it's a horizontal line, we're going to say the slope is 0. It's running, but it is not rising. And then if you have a vertical line, then you're going to say that it has an undefined slope. That would be really rising but not running, and you cannot have a 0 in a denominator. You can't divide by 0. So if it's vertical, it's undefined. Horizontal, it's slope 0. Negative slope, positive slope. Now let's look in of 3 lines and decide if they're parallel. Parallel lines are going to have the same slope. They're never going to intersect. All vertical lines are parallel, excuse me. Okay, there's 2 ways to find the slopes of these. If they're drawn, I am going to just count them, and that's all I'm going to do. But if they weren't drawn, I'd want to use the slope formula, and I'll write that in a minute. All right, start at the bottom one. Rise 1, 2, 3, 4, run 1. So that is rising 4 and running 1. That is a slope of 4 for the blue line. For the red line, I'm going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rising 5, and I'm running 1. So the slope of this red line is 5. The green line is 1, 2, 3, 4, run 1 right. So I have 4 over 1. It means my blue line and my green line are parallel because they have the same slopes. Now, your teacher may ask you to actually plug in the problems and find the slope. And your slope formula is y2 minus y1 in the numerators divided by x2 minus x1 in the denominator. It takes just a second to label these x1, y1, x2, y2, and that really can help people who struggle with math. Just put the label on there. It doesn't take but a second. All right, so that's going to be 2 and negative 2 in the numerators part. And for the y's, it is, oh, I did that wrong. No, I did that right. All right, for the x's, it's negative 3 and negative 4. I'm going to add the opposite here and get 4 on top. And then a negative 3 minus negative 4, I'm going to add the opposite and get a positive 1. So see, it is the same. This is just so much quicker. And that's the way I'm going to do it if I have a picture. For this one, x1, y1, x2, y2. So the y's go on the top, that's 3 and negative 2, right here and here. And the x's go on the bottom, that's 1 and 0, here and here. I'm going to add the opposite. I get 5 on the top, and 1 minus 0 is 1, so there's that 5 that I got. But remember, much quicker just to count it. And then here, x1, y1, x2, y2. And then the 1 minus negative 3 is in the numerator's place, and the 4 minus 3 is in the denominator's place. When I add the opposite, I get 4 over 4 minus 3 is 1. So I see my blue line is parallel to green line. Now the symbol for parallel is going to be 2 long lines beside each other. So we don't want to write the word parallel out every time. We're going to use that symbol right there.